Hello everyone! Today I'm flying from Astana, Kazakhstan to New Delhi, India. Watch in this video my first impressions of the crazy city of Delhi, my first meal in India, vegetarian of course, my attempt to buy a local SIM card, plus a lot of Indian authentic views. Let's start. After visiting TVs and radios of Astana and sightseeing at -30 Celsius or -22 Fahrenheit, watch it in the previous video, now I'm driving to the airport to catch my flight to New Delhi, India. On the way to the airport you can see the biggest mosque of Central Asia by capacity. I could not visit it because it is located far from center and it was too cold to walk there. As I told you before, I had only my winter jacket that I wanted to leave in Astana and fly to India just with my hoodie. But as I found out that nights in North India are still pretty cold, I decided to buy a spring jacket for my trip. You see me changing my clothes just near the airport now. Hindi готов. I'm ready to go to India. I was a little scared by my friends Sveta and TV producer Evgeny. They told me how easy it is to get food poisoning in India. Evgeny even told me that it's sure that I'll spend at least a couple of days with diarrhea. So at the last moment I decided to buy some medicine. I didn't have time to do this in the city, so I had to pay a lot in the airport pharmacy office. Now I have some activated carbon and allergy tablets. So the day started very nicely. I visited TV and radios of Astana and I had some connections. I hope it's gonna work out. But then I had some adventures. First, my hands got frozen when I was filming the city sights because the wind is very, very strong. Then my friend was waiting for me in a car to drive me to the airport, and I crossed the road in an inappropriate place, and then the police stopped me. They put me in their car and they wanted to give me a fine, but thanks God I avoided it, thanks to local policemen. They're nice. And then on the way to the airport, before I entered, the button on my pants got torn off, so my pants were loose. And the girl in the cafe gave me a pin so I could connect two parts together, and now I'm good. Maybe I need to buy a belt. Anyways, now I'm in the airport and everything's fine. See you in India. Hey, here are my Indian friends from Delhi that I met before we got on the plane from Astana. Say hi guys, hi to Siberia, yeah. First we flew from Astana to Almaty, the south capital of Kazakhstan. It took only 1.5 or 2 hours. After a 1-hour connection, I took a plane from Almaty to Delhi. It takes another 2.5 hours. Not so far. Last year I have already flown with Air Astana company to Thailand, and I know how good their service is. The food is great. This time you could have a traditional vegetarian Indian meal. Drinks are unlimited, so I could enjoy coffee, tea and juice. And to be honest, this time I tried whiskey for the first time in my life, but only for medical purpose. I felt so cold after walking in Astana, so I was worried about my throat. I have a concert in India in 5 days, so I drank it in order to save my voice. On the plane I met a guy from Russia named Sergey. He was heading to Bali, Indonesia, and had 20-hour transfer in Delhi. We decided to go to the city together and find some hotel to sleep, because our flight arrived in Delhi at 2 a.m. In the airport we exchanged some money and tried to buy a local SIM card, but at night it turned out to be not possible. Hey, so here I am in the Delhi airport, 3 a.m. The interesting fact is that our difference here is 30 minutes from my city in Siberia and from Kazakhstan. 30 minutes difference, very interesting. I cannot buy SIM card now because they don't sell it at night time. I exchanged some money. Now I'm gonna think how I can exit from airport to the city. Maybe I have to walk. Thanks God that a mobile company employee could give us some Wi-Fi connection. On booking, Sergey found a hotel located 15 minutes away from the airport by taxi. We also discovered that none of the hotels shown there 1 minute away from the airport actually exist. I don't know what kind of trick it is, but you should know that. Then our taxi quest started. Hey guys, we finally found a taxi, but they wanna put Sergey's bag on the roof of the car. They wanna tie it and then we will go. Sergey, show us your reaction. Oh my god, I'm so shocked. Even if you have Wi-Fi, taxi applications like Uber do not work without a local SIM card. There are hundreds of taxi cars on the airport parking lot, but you can't just sit and go, you must call it online via application. It was almost 4 a.m. and we really wanted to sleep. Finally, taxi drivers called a taxi for us by themselves using an application on their phone, and we could go. Sergey's bag is on the front seat and it's fastened. At 4 a.m. we could wake a hotel employee up with long knocking on the door, and we could check in. Hotels in India use this kind of huge books to record all info on their guests. So it was the first night in Delhi, India, the first hotel that I found with my friend, and it's pretty cozy actually and pretty clean. It has a bathroom and everything, but it's plus 20 outside, and here at night it's very cold inside, and the water is a little bit warm, so it's not really comfortable. I was sleeping dressed. Now let's go outside and warm up. Our first walk in Delhi in daytime. Wonderful impressions. Everything around surprises you like you're in a Bollywood film. We're crossing the road for the first time in India. Feels pretty scary. You cannot see something like this in Europe or the USA, right? Or something like that. Indians love animals. The first task on our first Delhi morning is to find a place to eat and after to buy a local SIM card. And while we're doing this, we can see a lot of authentic India. I was smart enough to download the offline map maps.me beforehand when I was home, and now we're going to the nearest cafe with a good rating. Oh my god, I'm in love with India already. See, half of the menu is vegetarian. This is exactly what I need. I wanna have all of these rolls. My Indian friend told me that vegetarian food is safe here, so I'm not afraid of food poisoning. Okay, I'm gonna have this one. My first vegetarian meal in India. Мой первый вегетарианский завтрак в Индии. Какая-то шаурма, сейчас будем проверять. Thank you. It's like a doner or roll without meat. Let's try. I could also find a good coffee with milk, just like at home. It's exactly what I need in the morning in a new exotic country. Oh, this is very tasty. This nourishing dish costs only 109 rupees, $1.30, plus $1 for coffee. The offline map showed us the nearest mobile operator office and we headed there. On our way we saw different things, for example this beautiful temple. We met on the plane, now we're looking for a place to buy a SIM card, and we discovered some temple. We also passed such noisy Delhi backstreets. Hey guys, first day in Delhi, and it took me 1 hour to make a SIM card, to have internet. And you know, the tricky thing is that in order to make a local number, you need a local number to receive a confirmation code. And this is absolute nonsense. Thanks God I have a friend and I could use his number and he told me the code. But if I'm just a tourist and I don't know anybody, I don't know what I can do. It took us 5 takes to record this video because hundreds of car horn signals constantly interrupted me. This symphony never stops on Indian roads. There's nothing personal, this is just a safety measure. They all honk every second. This is the way local drivers show their position and intentions to warn other drivers and pedestrians. By the end of my second week in India, I was totally okay with that, just as with its crazy traffic.
Wow, чуть не влетел в меня.
Wow, he almost hit me. It's so funny that you must have a local number where you can receive a confirmation code that they will send you in order to buy a local SIM card. I'm thankful to my Indian friend Mahesh. I called him from the phone of a mobile company's employee, and he told me the code that he received to his phone. So I wasn't left without internet in an unknown country. But the system is very strange. Even when you got a SIM card, it's not over yet. During the day you will receive a call from the mobile company. A special manager will ask you if it's really you. Finally, when you confirm everything, the SIM card is 100% functional. For Russians, it's very easy to visit India. You can have an electronic visa. You must fill a form on a special website, pay $20 fee, and within 24 hours they will send you entrance permission. You must print it out and show it to an officer at customs. He will put a stamp into your passport. That's it. As for tickets price, I paid $350 for a round trip from Astana, Kazakhstan to Delhi, plus $50 for my train from Siberia to Kazakhstan. That's all for today. Watch in the next episode. My first tuk-tuk ride in India, visiting Red Fort, one of the main sites of Indian capital, plus a lot of authentic Indian life. Give a like and leave a comment to this video, follow the channel and turn on notifications to see my new videos. See you soon.